Heading to operational area. On the move. Heading to operational area. On the move. Heading to operational area. Awaiting instruct.
Ready. Got it.
Ready.
Ready. Will do.
Listening.
Ready. Understood.
Ready.
Listening. I'm on the move.
Awaiting instruct.
Ready. On my way.
Under fire.
Awaiting instruction. Recalling crew. Ready. Crew. Listening. Recalling.
Awaiting instructions. Will do.
Listening.
Listening. Got it.
Awaiting instruct. Returning to. Ready. Returning to. Listening. Returning to base.
Task completed.
On the move.
Heading to the operational area.
Task completed. Task
On the move.
Listening. Arrive. Ready.
Awaiting instructions. Got it. On the... Ready.
Ready. Understood.
Listening.
task completed.
Ready. Got it. Will do. Listening. Understood. Task completed. Awaiting and transporting patient. Ready. Transporting patient. Listening. Got it. Task completed.
Awaiting and transporting. Ready. Transporting arrested persons to the...
Awaiting instructions.
Listening.
On the scene.
I'm on the move.
Ready. Returning to base.
On. Listening.
Listening. On my way.
Ready.
Arrived at destination. On the move.
New orders received.
Awaiting instructions. Recalling crew. Ready.
Listening. Understood.
Awaiting instructions.
On the... Listening.
Listening. Got it.
Listening.
Listening.
Listening. Recalling crew. Returning to base.
Ready.
Wind direction change, north.
Returning to base. Recalling... Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions. Understood.
Ready. Listening. Using special skill. I'm on the move.
Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base. On the move. On the move. Taking damage. Ready. Understood. Arrived at destination. Vehicle on the move. Destination confirmed. Moving out.
Task completed.
Got it. On. Listening.
Ready. Understood.
Ready.
Listening. Got it. Awaiting understood.
Ready. Returning to vehicle. Listening. Will do.
Awaiting instructions. Listening. Task completed.
Task completed.
Transporting a crew still in action.
Ready. Moving out.
Crew still in action. Listening.
Arrived at destination.
Crew, return. Returning to base. Listening. Got it. Understood. Arrived at destination.
Task completed. Heading to operational area. Listening. Returning to vehicle. On. Ready. Transporting patient. Returning to base.
Listening. Recalling crew. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Heading to operational area. Ready.
Ready. Understood.
Ready. Arrived at destination.
Awaiting instructions. Got it.
Task completed. Ready. Got it. On the move. On the scene.
Listening. On my way.
Task completed.
Understood. Awaiting instruction. Recalling crew. Returning to base.
Listening. Returning to base.
Listening. Returning to base.
Ready.
Ready. Destination confirmed. Listening. On the scene. Transporting patient. Ready.
An emergency has been completed.
Task completed. Got it. Arrived at destination. On the move. Ready.
Ready. Understood.
On the scene. Awaiting instructions.
Ready. Will do.
Listening.
Task completed.
On the move. Listening. Transporting patient. Ready.
Listening. Got it.
Task completed.
Ready. Will do.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to vehicle.
Arrived at
New orders received.
Ready. Ready.
Ready. Entering vehicle.
Listening. Returning to base. Awaiting. Returning to base. Listening.
Ready. On my way.
Heading to operational area. On the move. Heading to operational area. Arrived at destination. On the scene. Listening.
Under fire. Will do.
Awaiting instruct. Understood.
Listening. Crew, return. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Using special skill. Task completed.
New orders received.
Can't do that. Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base.
Returning to vehicle.
An emergency has been completed.
Heading to operational area.
On the move.
Awaiting instruct. Returning to base. Listening. Returning to. Ready. Returning to base. Awaiting instruction.
Ready. Got it. Listening.
Listening. Got it. Will do.
I'm under attack. Awaiting instructions. Understood. I'm under attack.
Heading to operational area.
On the move.
Task completed. On. Listening.
Ready. Got it.
Arrive. Ready.
Listening. Got it. Will do. Understood. Heading to operate. Listening. Crew, return. Task complete.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Got it. Listening. Arrived at destination. Awaiting will do. Ready.
Listening. Got it.
Task completed.
Listening.
Task complete.
Ready. Understood. Listening. Returning to base. Task
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base. Task completed. Ready. Will do.
Listening. Returning to base.
Ready. Returning to base. On the move.
An emergency has been completed.
Heading to operational area.
On the... Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting instruction. Will do. Listening.
Listening. Using special skill. I'm on the move.
Awaiting instruct. Crew, return. Returning to base.
On the move.
Heading to operational area.
Arrived at destination. Listening.
Listening. On my way. Understood. Listening.
Awaiting instructions. Got it. Listening. Using special skill.
Ready.
New orders received.
Ready. Returning to base.
Awaiting instruction. Got it.
Task completed.
Will do.
Ready. Using special skill. I'm on the move.
Listening. Crew, return. Returning to base.
On the move.
Heading to the operational area.
Heading to operational area. On the scene. Ready.
Listening. Will do.
Got it.
I'm under attack.
Arrived at... Listening.
Ready. On my way. Listening.
Task completed. Task... Awaiting instructions. Ready. Returning to base.
Awaiting. Understood. Got it.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to vehicle.
Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base.
Ready. Will do. Task completed.
On the move. Awaiting instructions. Recalling crew.
Ready.
Ready.
Ready. Understood. Moving out.
Awaiting instruction.
Listening. Got it.
New orders received.
Task completed.
On the move.
Listening. Returning to base.
Taking damage. On the scene. Awaiting vehicle on the move.
An emergency has been completed.
Will do. Will do. Heading to operational area. Taking damage. Arrived at destination. Arrived at destination. Got it.
Task completed. Awaiting and returning to vehicle. Will do. Ready. Enter.
Wind direction change, north.
Awaiting and transporting patient. Task completed.
Listening. Returning to base. Task completed. Listening. Returning to base.
Listening. Arrive.
Listening. Will do. Using special skill.
Ready. Got it. Awaiting. Understood.
Task completed.
Heading to operational area.
Heading to operational area.
Taking damage. Arrived at destination. Awaiting. Returning to base.
Task completed. Awaiting instructions. Will do. Ready. Got it. On the scene.
An emergency has been completed.
Arrived at destination. Understood.
Ready.
Ready. Got it. On the move. Taking damage. Understood. Taking damage. On the move. Awaiting instruction.
Awaiting instructions.
On the scene.
Got it. Taking damage. Listening.
Task completed. Awaiting. Got it. Listening. Moving out. On the scene. Ready. Vehicle on the move. Arrived at destination. Understood. Will do. On the scene.
Task complete.
Listening. Got it.
Ready. Got it.
Ready.
Chaos level critical.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Awaiting instructions. Returning to base. Awaiting destin. Ready. Vehicle on the move. On the scene. Will do.
Heading to operational area.
Arrived at destination. Listening.
On the scene. Listening.
Listen. Moving out.
Awaiting instructions.
On the scene.
Returning to base.
Ready. Returning to. Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
Ready. Recalling crew.
On the move.
Task completed. Task complete.
Heading to operational area. On the move. Listening. Understood. Ready. Got it. On the scene. Awaiting instructions. Will do. Understood. Awaiting instructions. Crew, return. Task completed.
Taking damage.
Listening. Got it. Ready. Will do. Understood. Got it.
Wind direction change. East.
Awaiting. Will do.
Ready. Returning to base.
Listening. Understood. Moving out. Ready. Got it. Arrived at destination. Awaiting instructions. Will do. Awaiting instructions. Returning to base. On the scene.
On the move.
Listening. Returning to base.
Listening.
Ready. Will do.
Heading to operational area. Awaiting instructions. Understood. Listening. Will do.
Task completed. Task completed.
Got it. Understood.
Listening. Returning to base. Transporting patient.
Task completed. Awaiting will do. Ready. Got it.
Arrived at destination. On the move.
Listening. Returning to base.
Ready.
Listening. Will do. Taking damage. Taking damage. Heading to operate. Listen. Moving out. Ready. Understood. Listening. Destination confirmed.
Awaiting instructions. Using special skill.
Awaiting instructions. Will do. On the scene. On the move. Heading to operational area. On the move. Arrive. Taking damage. Heading to operational area. Ready. Unable to comply. Destination confirmed. Taking damage. Vehicle on the move. Listening. Moving out. On the scene. On the scene. Understood. Awaiting. Will do. Ready. Got it. List. Understood. Awaiting destination confirmed. Taking damage. Arrived at destination. Arrived at destination. Will do. Ready. Got it. Task completed. Listening. Understood. Awaiting. Will do. Ready. Got it. Listening. Understood. Task completed. Vehicle on the move. Awaiting. Moving out. On the scene. Will do. Ready. Got it. Listening. Understood. Awaiting. Will do. Task completed.
New orders received. An emergency has been completed.
Ready. Returning. Listening. Returning to. Awaiting. Returning to. Ready. Returning to base. Heading to operational area.
On the move. On the move.
Awaiting instruction. Understood. Entering the danger zone. Arrived at destination.
Ready.
Listening. Understood. Taking damage! Taking damage!
On the scene. Ready.
Listening. Understood. Taking damage. Task complete. Entering danger zone. Ready.
Listening. Recalling crew.
Ready. Will do. Listening. Returning to base. Entering danger zone. On the move.
On the move.
Arrived at destination. Task completed.
Heading to... Ready.
Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Got it. Entering danger zone. On the scene. Ready.
Awaiting instructions. Got it.
Awaiting and...
Awaiting instructions. Task completed.
Listening. Recall... Returning to base. Ready. Crew, returning to base.
Listening.
Task completed. Task completed.
Using special skill. Moving out. Understood.
Heading to the operational area.
Ready.
Returning to vehicle. Arrived at destination. Listening.
Awaiting and... Understood.
Listening. Using special...
Ready. Awaiting instruction. Returning to base. Task completed.
New orders received.
Task completed.
Heading to operational area.
Task completed. Listening. Transporting patient.
Awaiting instructions. Recalling crew. Returning to base.
Ready. Entering vehicle.
Listening. Returning to base.
Wind direction change. South.
Awaiting instruction.
Listening. Understood.
Heading to operational area. Listen. Got it. On the move. On the scene. On the scene.
Task completed.
Taking damage. On the scene. On the move. Will do. Ready.
Listening. Understood.
Arrived at listening. Got it. Task completed. Awaiting instructions. Understood. Will do.
Task.
Ready. Got it. Listening. Understood.
Ready. Understood.
Awaiting instruct. Got it. Listening. Ready. Will do. Understood.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to vehicle.
Awaiting got it. Listening. Ready. Vehicle on the move. On the scene. Ready. Returning to base. Awaiting returning to base. Listening. Will do. Ready. Understood. Task completed. Awaiting instructions. Returning to base. Listening. Returning to base.
Heading to operational area.
On the move.
Awaiting destination confirmed. Arrived at destination.
Ready. Understood. Listening.
Ready. Heading to operational area.
Heading to operational area.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base. On the scene. Listening.
An emergency has been completed.
Got it.
Ready.
Awaiting. On the. Listening.
Listening. I'm on the move.
Listening.
Awaiting instructions. Will do.
Ready. Recalling. Returning to base.
Ready. Recalling crew. Returning to base. Awaiting instruction. Crew. Returning to base.
Heading to operational area. Awaiting moving out. On. Ready.
Listening. Got it.
Listening. On the move.
Task completed. Task completed.
Arrived at destination.
Ready. Got it.
Listening. Ready. Returning to base. Awaiting.
New orders received.
Task completed.
Returning to base. On the move. Heading to operational area. On the move. Arrived at destination. Awaiting.
Got it.
Ready. On the scene.
Awaiting understood. I'm under attack. I'm under attack. Heading to operational area. I'm under attack. I'm under attack.
Listening.
On the scene. Listening.
Awaiting instructions. On my way. Will do. Awaiting crew. Ready. Recall. Listening. Crew. Return. Returning. Awaiting. Returning. Ready. Returning. Listening. Ready. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move.
On the move. Heading to operational area. On the move.
Ready.
Listening. Will do. On the scene. Listening.
Awaiting instruction. Got it.
Awaiting instruction.
Listening. Will do.
Ready.
Ready. Understood. I'm under attack.
Task completed. Ready. Understood. I'm under attack.
Await. I'm on the move.
Ready. Listening. Understood. Awaiting and transporting patient.
Listening.
Task completed.
Awaiting instructions. Ready. Listening. Arrived at destination. Task completed.
Awaiting instruction. Crew, return.
Listening. Understood.
Listening. Transporting arrested persons to the station.
Task completed.
New orders received.
Ready. Returning to vehicle.
Awaiting instructions. Got it.
Listening.
On the scene.
Task completed.
Returning to ready. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Ready.
Awaiting. Got it. Awaiting returning to base.
Heading to the operational area. On the scene.
Heading to operational area. Moving out. Listening.
Ready.
Ready. Will do. Understood. Arrived at destination. Listening. Got it. Task completed.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Task complete.
Listening. Crew, return.
Listening.
Listening. Understood.
Ready. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move.
Awaiting using special skill.
Heading to operational area.
Task completed.
On the scene. Awaiting instruction.
Listening. Using special skill. Task completed. Can't do that.
Ready. Arrived at the...
Listening. Will do.
Ready. On my way.
Listening. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions. Listening. Got it.
Listening. Returning to vehicle.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
Task completed. Task completed.
Awaiting returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Heading to operational area. On the move. Heading to operational area. On the scene. Arrived at the... Listening.
Got it. I'm on the move.
On the move.
I'm under attack. Will do. I'm under attack. Arrived at destination. I'm under attack.
New orders received.
Awaiting instructions. Awaiting instructions. Crew, return. Listening. Ready. Recalling crew. Awaiting crew. Returning to base. Listening. Returning to... Ready. Returning to base.
Ready. Returning to base.
Awaiting and... Returning to base.
Heading to the operational area. On the move. Heading to the operational area. On the move. Oh, listening.
Awaiting instructions. Will do.
Ready.
Ready. Understood. Got it.
Awaiting instructions.
Ready. Will do. Listening. Understood.
Listening.
Awaiting instructions. Got it. Listening. Will do. Task completed. Task completed.
Ready.
Task completed.
Returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Task completed. Ready. Returning to vehicle.
Listening. Crew, return. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Ready. Ready.
Heading to the operational area.
Heading to operational area. Taking damage. Heading to the operational area. Listening. Got it.
Ready.
Got it.
On the scene.
Ready. Will do. Listening.
Ready. Understood. Will do.
On the move. On the scene. Got it. Listening. Will do. Ready.
Ready. Understood.
Task completed. Awaiting recalling crew.
Listen. Understood.
Ready.
Awaiting instructions. Will do.
Listening. Vehicle on the move.
Ready. Will do. Awaiting instructions. Destination confirmed. Taking damage. Arrived at destination. Understood.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Crew, returning to base.
Ready.
Task, listening. Got it. Will
Wind direction change. West.
ready. Understood.
On the move. Taking damage. Arrived at destination.
Ready. Will do. Moving out.
Listening.
Take it.
Can't do that.
Awaiting instructions.
Ready. Entering the.
Ready. Destination.
Awaiting instruct. Understood. Ready. Will do.
On the scene.
Listening.
Listening. Moving out. On the scene. Got it. Task completed. Will do.
Ready. Destination.
Awaiting
Listening.
On the scene. Awaiting instructions. Understood. Task completed.
Listening. Returning to base. Awaiting. Returning to base.
Ready.
Ready. Returning to base.
Listening.
Listening. Got it. Ready. Will do. On the move. Heading to operational area.
On the move.
On the scene.
On the scene.
Awaiting instruction.
Listening.
Listening.
Ready. Ready.
Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting instructions. Understood. Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Got it.
Listening. Will do.
Listening. Returning to...
Awaiting crew returning to base. On the move. Heading to operational area.
Task completed.
On the scene. Task listening.
Listening. Will do.
Ready.
Awaiting instructions. Got it.
New orders received.
Listening. Crew returning to base.
Task completed.
Listening. Returning to vehicle. Awaiting. Returning to. Listening. Returning to base.
Awaiting. Returning to...
Ready. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move. Heading to operational area.
Heading to operational area. On the move.
Ready. Will do. Moving out. Entering the danger zone. Arrived. Awaiting instruction. Got it.
Entering the danger zone. Listening.
Listening. Understood.
Ready.
Awaiting instruction. Got it. Entering danger zone.
Listening. Understood. Will do.
Task completed.
Task completed.
Listening. Will do.
On the move. Awaiting instruction. Got it. Ready. Understood. Arrived at destination. On the scene. Task completed. Ready.
Ready. Understood.
Task
Wind direction change. East.
Listening. Will do. Task completed. On the scene. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base.
Awaiting and recall. Returning. Listening. Crew. Returning to base.
Heading to the operational area.
Listen. Got it. Heading to operational area. On the move.
On the...
Heading to
Awaiting instruction.
Ready. Understood. On the scene. Ready.
Awaiting instruction. Got it.
Awaiting and
Ready. Understood.
listening.
Listening. Will do.
Listening. Recalling crew. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Task completed.
Awaiting instruction. Crew, returning to base.
Awaiting instructions.
Task complete.
New orders received.
Ready. Returning to base. Listening.
Tap.
Returning to base.
On the move. Heading to operation.
An emergency has been completed.
Ready. Ready. On the scene. Awaiting instruct. Will do. Task completed. Got it. Listening. Understood. Will do. Arrived at destination. On the move. Heading to operational area. Ready. Got it. Ready. Understood. On the scene. On the scene. Arrived. Will do.
An emergency has been completed.
Heading to the operational area.
Heading to operational area. On the move.
On the move.
Under fire. Ready.
Awaiting instruction. Understood.
Listening.
Awaiting instruction. Will do. Ready.
Ready. Understood.
Ready.
Ready. Recall. Awaiting. Crew, return. Awaiting instructions. Got it. Ready. Will do.
Listening.
Awaiting instructions. Understood. Ready. Got it. On the move. Task completed. On the scene.
Listening. Understood.
Ready. Returning to base. Returning to base.
Awaiting Returning to base. Listening. Returning to base.
Awaiting instruction. Using special skill. Listening. Task completed.
New orders received.
Returning to vehicle. Got it. Task completed. Heading to the operational area.
Heading to the operational area. On the move.
Heading to operational area.
On.
Awaiting instructions.
Understood. Arrived at destination. Arrived at
Listening. Setting down crew.
List. Understood. Listening.
Awaiting instruction. Understood.
Awaiting instruction.
Listening. Got it. Ready. Task completed.
Ready.
Task.
Recalling crew. Listening. Crew. Returning to base. Awaiting. Returning to base.
Listening. Returning to base.
Awaiting instruction. Recalling crew. Returning to base. Ready. Can't do that. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move.
Heading to operational area.
On. Ready.
Ready. Will do. On the... Ready.
Awaiting Got it.
Listening.
Task completed.
On the move. Listening. Will do. Awaiting and returning to base. Ready.
Awaiting instruction. Understood.
Heading to operational area.
Task completed. Task completed.
Arrived at destination.
New orders received.
Dropping off. Listening. Entering vehicle.
Listening. Returning to base.
Ready. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Awaiting returning to base.
Heading to operational area. On the move.
An emergency has been completed.
On. Listening. Got it. Awaiting instructions. Will do.
On the move. Heading to operational area. Ready.
Ready. Will do.
Listening.
Listening. Understood.
Listening. Understood. Ready. Got it. Awaiting returning. Listening. Returning to base.
Heading to operational area.
Task completed. Task completed. Task completed. Task completed.
On the scene.
Ready. Task completed.
On the move.
Listening. Returning to... Ready. Returning to base.
Listening.
Listening. Understood.
Awaiting instructions. I'm on the move. On my way. Will do.
Ready. Returning to vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base.
Ready. Using special skill. Listening. Using special skill. Understood. Task completed.
New orders received.
Ready. Returning to base. On the
An
move.
emergency has been completed.
Heading to the operational area.
Heading to operational area. Listening.
Awaiting instructions. On the scene. Understood.
Arrive. Listening.
Listening. Understood.
On the move. Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Returning to base.
Heading to operational area.
Ready.
Ready. Got it.
Unable to comply. On the move. Listening.
Awaiting instructions. Got it.
Task completed.
Awaiting returning to... Listening. Crew, returning to base.
On the scene.
Ready.
Ready.
Listening. Will do.
Ready. Will do. Listening. Understood. Ready.
Task ready. Understood. Heading to operational area.
Task completed.
On the move. Arrived at destination. On the scene.
Listening.
Listening.
Awaiting instructions. Ready. Understood. Listening. Got it.
Ready. Will do. Listening. Crew, return. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to vehicle. Listening. Returning to vehicle.
Listening. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Understood. Listening.
Awaiting instructions. Using special skill. Understood.
Ready. Returning to base. Transporting patient.
Ready.
Arrived at destination. Awaiting.
Listening. Got it. Using special skill. Understood. Task completed.
Listening. Transporting patient. Listening. Returning to vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Ready.
Ready. Got it.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Listening. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move. On the move. Heading to operational area. On. Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Got it.
On the. Ready.
Listening. Will do.
Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting instructions.
Task completed. Heading to the operational area.
Listening. Using special... Understood. Task completed.
On the... Listening.
Ready. Got it.
Task completed. Awaiting instruct. Will do.
Listening. Recall. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base. Task completed.
Ready. Crew, return. Returning to base.
Listening. Using special skill.
New orders received.
Got it. Got it.
Listening. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Heading to operational area. On the move.
An emergency has been completed.
On the scene. Heading to operational area. On the move.
Heading.
Awaiting Will do. Ready. Understood. On the scene. Arrived at destination. Task completed. Got it. Awaiting instruction. Will do. Awaiting instruction. Understood. Got it. Listening.
Awaiting instructions. Got it. Awaiting
Ready. Understood.
Ready. Will do.
Taking damage.
Taking damage.
Task completed. Got it. Understood.
Task completed.
Returning to base. Ready.
Ready. Will do. Awaiting instructions. Transporting patient. Listening. Awaiting instructions. Returning to vehicle.
Awaiting instruct. Returning to base.
On the move. Heading to operational area. Ready. Entering vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base.
On the scene. Listening.
Ready. Will do.
Ready.
Awaiting instructions. Got it. Using special skill. I can't do that. Task completed. Listening.
Awaiting returning to base.
Ready.
New orders received.
Task completed.
Listening. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base. Heading to operational area.
Heading to operational area.
An emergency has been completed.
Awaiting.
Ready. Got it. Taking damage. Ready. Understood. Listening. Moving out. On the move.
Listening. Destination confirmed.
Taking damage. Awaiting instructions. Moving out. On the scene. Task. Got it. Ready. Will do. Awaiting it. Will do. On the move. On the move. Listening. Returning to awaiting returning to base. Arrived at destination. Ready.
Ready. Understood. Listening. Crew returning to base. On the move.
Listening. Awaiting
Awaiting instruct. Got it. Ready.
Ready. Will do. Task completed. Understood.
Task completed. Task completed. Awaiting instructions. On the move. Heading to operate.
ready. Crew, returning to base.
Ready.
Ready. Will do.
Awaiting instructions.
Task awaiting instructions. Returning to vehicle. Awaiting instructions. Task completed.
Heading to operational area. On the scene.
Awaiting instruct. Will do.
Listening. Awaiting instructions. Returning to base. Ready.
Listening. Entering vehicle.
Awaiting. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Returning. Awaiting instructions. Transport. Ready.
Awaiting instructions. Understood.
Arrived at listening.
Listening.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Ready.
New orders received.
Crew, returning to base. Awaiting instructions.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Heading to operational area. On the scene.
On the move. Heading to...
Listening. Ready. Got it. Awaiting instruction. Understood.
On the scene. Listening.
Ready. Will do.
Ready.
Awaiting instructions. On the move. Arrived at destination.
Awaiting instructions. Will do.
Task completed.
Listening. Understood.
Ready. Will do.
Ready.
Ready. Will do. Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Awaiting instructions. Crew returning to base. Listening. Recall. Returning to base. Task awaiting got it. Heading to operational area. Arrived at destination.
Ready. Will do. Using special... Got it.
On the move. Listening. Will do. Heading to operational area.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
Listening. Ready.
Listening. Understood. Using special... Will do.
Awaiting.
Ready. Task... Got it. Task... Using special... Understood. Task completed.
Listening. Transporting patient.
Awaiting instructions.
Task completed.
Listening.
Awaiting returning to vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base. Awaiting returning to base. Listening.
Ready. Got it. Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move. Heading to operational area. On the move. Heading to operational area. On the move. Arrived at destination. Ready. Got it. On the scene. Ready. Will do. Arrived at destination. Understood. Task completed. Ready. Got it. Ready. Tap. Will do. Listening. Understood. Ready. Returning to base. Destination. Listening. Vehicle on the move. Awaiting and moving out. Ready. Got it. Listening. Will do. Awaiting instructions. Arrived at destination. Understood. Listening.
An emergency has been completed.
Returning to base. On the move. Arrived. Ready. Understood. Heading to operational area.
On the move.
On the move. Listening. Got it.
Awaiting instruction.
Awaiting instructions. Got it. Taking damage!
Arrived at destination. Task completed. Ready. Will do. Listening. Understood.
Task complete.
On the scene. On the move. Arrived at destination. Got it. Task completed. Awaiting understood. Task completed. Will do. Ready. Got it.
Awaiting instruction.
Understood. Awaiting instructions.
Ready.
Listening. Entering vehicle.
Listening. Returning to base.
Awaiting instruction. Will do. Ready. Returning to... Listening. Returning to base. Heading to operational area.
Heading to operational area.
On the scene.
On the move.
Listening.
Ready. Got it.
Listening. Returning to base.
Arrived at awaiting instruction.
Ready. Got it.
Listening.
Listening. On my way.
New orders received.
Heading to operational area. On the move. Listening. Understood. Awaiting instructions. Got it.
Awaiting got it.
Ready. Crew returning to base.
Listen.
Wind direction change. East.
Use. Ready. Using special skip. Understood. Task completed. Awaiting instructions. Task completed.
Listening. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base.
Task completed. Task completed.
Ready. Will do.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move. On the... Listening. Returning to base. On the move. Listening.
Ready. Got it.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base. Arrived at destination. Heading to... Ready. Got it. On... Awaiting instruction. Understood.
Task completed. Task completed.
Ready. Recalling. Returning to base. Ready. Will do. Task got it.
An emergency has been new orders received.
Returning to base.
Heading to operational area.
On the move.
Arrived at destination.
On the move.
Arrived at
Listening. Understood.
awaiting instruction.
Awaiting instructions. Got it. On the move. Ready.
Listening. Got it.
Arrive. Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting instructions. On my way.
Task completed.
Got it. Listening. Ready. Will do. Understood.
Will do.
On the...
Ready.
Arrived at...
Understood. Task completed.
Listening. Returning to base. Task completed. Task completed.
Awaiting instructions. Crew returning to base.
Ready.
Task completed. Heading.
Awaiting instructions. Got it.
Arrived at destination.
Listening.
Awaiting instructions. Listening. Recalling crew.
Ready. Understood. On the move. Ready. Transporting patient. Awaiting
Ready. Task completed. Got it.
awaiting instructions.
Ready.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Will do. Listening.
Listening.
Ready.
Ready. Awaiting instruct. Using special. Will do. Listening. Understood.
Awaiting instructions. Understood.
Task completed. Ready. Using special. Got it. Task completed.
Ready. Transporting patient.
Listening. I'm on the move. Task completed.
Listening. On the scene. Returning. Awaiting.
Awaiting instructions. Will do. Ready. Got it.
Listening. Recalling crew. Returning to base.
Ready. Recalling crew. Returning to base.
Listening. Understood. Awaiting instructions. Task completed.
New orders received.
Listening. Returning to base.
Listening. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move. Heading to operational area. Listening. On the scene.
Listening. Understood.
Ready.
Awaiting instruct. Will do. Using special skill. Got it. Using special understood. Task completed. Will do. Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base.
Ready. Task completed.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
Task completed.
An emergency has been completed.
Heading to operational area. On the move.
On the move.
Heading to operational area. On the move. On the scene.
Ready.
Listening. Understood. Arrived at destination.
Under fire. Got it.
New orders received.
Entering vehicle. Returning to vehicle.
Task completed. Listening. Will do. Got it. Task completed. Returning to vehicle. Returning to base. Recalling crew. Returning to base.
Ready. Transporting arrested persons to the station. Heading to operational area.
Heading to operational area.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening.
Awaiting instruction. Understood.
Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting instructions. Got it.
Listening.
Task completed.
Ready. Vehicle on the move. Heading to operational area. On the move. Ready. On the scene. Will do. Arrived at destination. Listening. Understood. Awaiting instruct. Got it.
Awaiting crew. Returning to base.
Listening. Recalling crew. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed. New orders received.
Will do.
An emergency has been completed.
Heading to operational area. Arrived at destination. Got it. On the move. On the scene. Ready. Will do. Arrived at destination. Listening. Understood. Task completed. Listening. Got it. Task completed. Will do. Listening. Understood. Task completed. Got it. Listening. Will do. Returning to base.
On the move.
Heading to operational area.
Heading to operational area. On the move. Heading to operational area. Ready.
Listening. Will do.
On the scene. Listening. Returning to base. On the move.
Awaiting instructions. Got it.
Listening. Recalling. Returning to base.
Ready.
Awaiting instructions. Awaiting.
Ready. Will do.
Listening.
Awaiting instructions. Moving out. I'm on the move. Listening. Using special... Understood. Task completed.
Awaiting instructions. Crew. Returning to base.
Ready. Will do.
Ready. Returning to vehicle.
Listening.
Listening. Got it. Awaiting and transporting patient.
Listening. Using special... Understood. Task completed. Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base. Task completed. Ready. Returning to vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base.
Listening.
Ready. Understood. Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.